Hi and welcome to another episode of PSC Plays Guernsey FC with me, Andy. We'll look today at the transfer screen because we've brought a few more players in since we last looked at this, I think. Ruben Collum, who is an 18-year-old left-sided defender from Plymouth Argyle originally. One for the future, 2 stars now. I think he's about third in line as best defenders, left-sided defenders at the club. So yeah, that's a relatively good signing. Adam Taylor, who's a midfielder stroke attacking midfielder left. Again, another one for the future, 2 stars. Again, about sort of third, fourth best. 19-year-old, best role defensive winger. So might be something I might want to use in future. Decent mentals also. Decent mentals for somebody his age as well. So yeah, that's pretty useful. And Andrew Byrne from Plymouth as well. Central defender, ranked our second best defender in the club at the moment. 2.5 star. I think he could do us a job. He's looked pretty good physicals, pretty good mentals, and reasonable technicals for somebody his age at this level. So, yeah, good. Now, since we last met for the cup game against Colwyn Bay, we've done a ton of games, which tells you that we didn't beat Colwyn Bay, as I said in the last episode. I'm going to just quickly run through them via the schedule as opposed to keep going backwards and forwards. So we lost 3-1 to Colwyn Bay. Noel Bell hat-trick. Charlie Higgins put us one up, unfortunately. We just couldn't hold on against their 4-4-2, and they did have the best of the game. What can you say? We tried it, and it was only a few days after the first round game, so yeah. 1-1 against Faversham in the FA Trophy, so 2 cup games went to replays next to each other, which I absolutely hate, because that just kills the players. Nathan Rose, good goal, but yeah, they came back nearer the end, 4-1 all. Again, playing a 4-4-2, and if we have a look at the stats on that one, we dominated the game and just couldn't get the win. Now, Faversham used to play, or do play still, in the league we started in. So, tier 8 team, and we just couldn't put them away. But we could put them away in the second replay game, and it was a really good 3-1. Marcus Walton getting 2 free kicks, because he's got 13 free kicks, best free kick taker in the team. It was a good game, and you look at the stats, we dominated just as much as we did in the first game. 57% possession as well, so that was a good win. 1-0 loss against Farnborough. Just an awful game, really. Again, 4-4-2, making me think I might have to join the ranks of 4-4-2s, because just seem to really struggle against it. If we have a look at the stats, even Stevens' game, but we had possession. We just don't seem to be able to do anything with it, and we just struggle up front. Really do struggle up front at the moment. 2-1 loss in the FA Trophy first round against Bedford, who are of our level, I believe. Yeah, they're Southern Premier Central, but not doing particularly well in it. But yeah, went 1-0 up, and yeah, just folded like a pack of cards. Very close game if you look at the stats, though we did have a lot of possession. No good having possession if you can't use it. 1-1 draw against Gloucester in the league. Ruben scored just after half time. Gloucester winning 1-0 up with a great name, Showkat Tahir. Look at the stats of that one. Yeah, they had a little bit more possession. We'd started to play a slightly different way. I'm going back towards a more control, which is a lower tempo. And you'd expect to have more possession with that, but we didn't. So I'm really playing around with the tweaks of tactics at the moment. We've got a set formation because that fits the players we have. It's just it doesn't seem to be working particularly well at the moment. And then the League Cup, which is bigfreebet.com, we'd never played in this, was against St Neots. St Neots are also of our league level, and they're fourth in their league. It was 2-1. They went quickly 2-0 up. We did sort of hunker back a little bit and got to 2-1, but just couldn't break them down. 8 shots, less possession. It's funny, control when we're getting less possession now. It's mad. And they just a bit too strong. we're looking at our forwards. Nathan, when he plays well, he plays well. When he doesn't, he really doesn't. There's no sort of middle ground for Nathan. Ben Morris just not having a brilliant one, and Ruben's struggling as well, because we're just struggling to get the ball in the right places. That brings us to today against Swindon Supermarine. Now, where are they? They're 13th. If we look at the actual league at the moment, they are just one place below us. We've got 1 or 2 games in hand on most of these teams, and if we were to win them, we put us at sort of 22 points. Because at the moment, I can't see us winning them. I can see us getting draws, but I can't see much else at the moment. With 5 points above, well, if you look at that, 8 points above relegation at the moment. Gloucester, obviously we get the draw against, that was one of their 5 draws they've had this season. Lost to Farnborough, that was one of their 4 wins. I don't know. I really don't know what to do at the moment. I'm starting, and it sounds sad, I'm starting to falling out of love with this save at the moment. It's going to become, I think, more of a youth challenge, because I just can't sign the players. Can't sign the players I want to have. Anybody that could really benefit the squad won't come, because we're too far away and we can't offer the money. And then the ones that are sort of dubious about coming, they want 800 quid a week. Not going to happen. So I'm going to have to play the real long game with this one, I think. It might be the case that I end up doing 5 or 6 episodes of series until I can get the youth players up and becoming real big part of the squad. Yeah, it's a tough one, real tough one at the moment. But yeah, we'll plug away. I'm going to have to get over the hump, I think, of this save. And if I can get out of this league and maintain, like in the Vanarama South or the Vanarama, I think you've got a much better possibilities of going on. Just getting out of this league is going to be awful. It's going to be really, really tough. But at the moment, this is what I'm thinking as well. I'm going to sort of change to, I'm going to overlap left, because Tamil is a good wing back, and I think it's worth trying to at least get some width on that left side. That right side's not working, and I think that was more because of Ben Morris. It's just not working because of him. So I'm going to bring Marcus Walden in to play as his right midfielder, but pushing forward on a personalised instruction. We are going to play slightly lower tempo. That might have to go up. I don't know. Just see how we play. I've played most of this save at higher. I think I'm going to put it to slightly higher, just to work them into the tactic. If it starts working, I might push that back to lower, but I don't know, but we'll see. Transition, we don't counter in a control. I'm wondering whether we do want to do that. That sort of goes against what a control possession, sort of pick your moments and don't try and rush things. I don't know if we're truly good enough to do a control tactic, so I might put counter on. It does seem to then start making it very similar to what we've always done before, but I don't know. But I'm going to use tight marking now, because I'm just finding, and a wide defensive line, because I'm just finding that goals we're letting in are often at back posts, and I think other content creators, other players are finding this at the moment, where they're just the movement of the defenders is very odd in the match engine, very odd indeed. But that's a sort of what we're playing at the moment. A little run through. I'm going to have Wilson as a pressing forward rather than attacking forward. Just try and drop him down the pitch a little bit, just to see if he can get more involved. Ed Palmer's come back in. I'm having him as the defensive midfielder on defend, because I found if I put Josh in and he wants to play ball winner, they're getting in each other's way a bit, so I want to keep Ed out of the way. If I could change that and have Josh play further up the field, but I'm gonna tinker with that in a moment. So Andy Byrne, the new boy, come in with Tom in the middle, Charlie Fripp doing as usual as a fullback. So I'm really sort of pushing left-sided. It is quite asymmetric. Well, I say quite asymmetric. It's only asymmetric because of Nathan and Marcus don't play to the same height up the pitch. But yeah, that's where we're going to go with it at the moment. And I'm really hoping that we start running into some form, because otherwise this is going to be a really short season for us, I think. And I might rattle 3 episodes. Yeah, so here we are on the day of the Swindon Supermarine game. Yeah, it says a lot, doesn't it? Inconsistent and woeful. We are in fact favourites. We're hardly ever favourites for any of the games. We're seen with such. We're seen as being effective whipping boys of this league. I must remind myself that we are overperforming all the time, but yeah, it's just where do we go? I'm just struggling with it a bit. I mean, I'm going to keep this team here. I'm just having a look through to see if anybody's shattered. And Nathan on a 91. I think playing this game, and we've got a game against Knaresborough coming up with all their non-contractees. I've got nobody on contract, nobody on part-time contract at all in 3 or 4 days. So yeah, Arthur's possibly back in. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the squad and sort it by ability, then you got your Arthur, who is just below Charlton as our best midfielders, is better than Josh, but it's all very, very relative and very close to each other. He's only on a 6.7 last 3 games. These last 5 games are very telling that nobody's really done particularly well. Yeah, do I or don't I? Or do I maybe bring Arthur in instead of Ed Palmer? Yeah, that might be a call actually, because I mean he is our best defensive midfielder as a ball-winning midfielder, but not so much as a defensive midfielder. If I bring Arthur in. So I'm going to bring Arthur in there as a defensive midfielder. He likes playing centre mid defend anyway, so I mean I could always push him up and we could play 5 in midfield really. So it might be a way of doing it. But I'm going to have him there to start with Charlton and let me just have a look see. So Josh is the best ball winner. And ball winners and defensive midfielders do different things, and Charlton's the best attacking. Such a shame Charlie Higgins has sort of dropped off a little bit. He was our best player by best outfield player by quite a way. And he's seemingly dropped off the pace a little bit. He's coming on as sub performances at the moment. But I think that's who we're going to go with. So let me submit the team. Yeah. So we're playing against they're similar formation to us. So maybe it's the formation that's the problem. If they're woefully performing at the moment as well as we are, yeah, that's something to think about. Assertive. I don't want to say we're favourite for a reason, because it just pressurises them. Calm. I don't know with this one. Cheerful. No, I'm not interested. Passionately. Faith. Need to get the dressing room atmosphere back up a little bit. If it continues on, it might have to be a little bit of a meeting going on soon, I think. But yeah, that's what we're going to go with, and we are going to kick off. We have the ball, and let's hope we get something a little bit more positive today. Yeah, I mean any result today will be good. 1-0, fine, happy with that. But they've got the ball, so they're free kick from their keeper, but Ruben Wilson gets in there and he's on the run and he gets the ball taken off him. This is happening a lot at the moment. And then good save from Tommy Scott. I don't know if that Andrew Burns in the wrong place. That was really, really shockingly bad. So bell to Rushby even. Osai. And back into the middle to Douglas. Ashton. Ball over. Just appalling. Just absolutely appalling. They're on tight marking and everything, and they just can't deal with a ball over. Yeah. I don't get me wrong, it's a good cross, but there was no real thought of. Oh, yeah, it was definitely on, wasn't he? Yeah, we were definitely playing him on as well. 7 minutes down, 1-0 down. I'll need to look at this because this is shocking. So he's playing as defender. and we've got a covering. It doesn't. I'm gonna swap their sides over. See if that does anything. I want to play with cover. I might have him further up because that was rubbish. Just to try and get in there and stop. I'm going to go to our opposition tactics and just mark the hell out of their forward. But that was just awful. Confirm the changes. Play. Yeah, it's just tough at the moment. We're playing standard because I just wanted to try and get the game moving a bit. Playing short passing and just nothing happening. Just play their triangles or whatnot. We never get anywhere. Free kick, edge of the area, goal. Okay, I'll give up. I really give up. What do we do? Yeah, great free kick. We've got a highlight straight away. Can show some passion for God's sake. I'm feeling this is gonna. I mean, what's that? Charlie Fripp could take out. Walden into Wilson. Charlton, finish it. Good boy. So 2-1, almost straight away coming back into it. So Marcus Walden getting the ball. It's a good pass through. Wilson playing at pressing sort of. And then, yeah, pressing forward, and then Charlton as the attacking forward. Right place. Right, okay, somebody's just walking past outside, and Stan doesn't like that. Really doesn't like people walking past. How dare they? Right, so 2-1. They've had twice as many shots as we have. But we've got possession, and it's just not linking up. It's not linking up. I'm going to put him back to his attacking forward. I want him higher up the field. I mean, we've got this higher line here as well. Just stay up the top. He just wanders around. I mean, he's our best forward by a long shot. Best player on the field for us by the looks of the ratings, but... Right, I'm going to take the overlap off. I'm going to focus down the middle, underlap left, I think. Yeah, I'll take all that off actually. Just try and focus down the middle and come fairly narrow. Just see if we can just get them down the middle of the pitch. Right, let's confirm the changes and play. Because that was capitulation to start with, but that was good comeback. If we can get it 2-2 by half time, that will be amazing. Yeah, we've still got the lion's share of possession as well. I'm wondering whether defensive midfield is just not the way to go. Right, Arthur, higher up as a defend. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Josh as that ball winning midfielder and defend. Or do I? Arthur is his his want. He wants to be a. I'm going to put him as support. I'm going to put Marcus higher up the pitch and go with that, because we have played this formation before and it has worked before. Just let the defenders defend and give it a little bit more impetus going forward, especially on the positive. But that looks like the half is going to run itself out now. Yeah, that's half time. 2-1 down. Lion's share of possession yet again, just not doing anything with it. Cool, I'm going to have a think about this and come back to you for the second half. Alright, so Swindon start the second half off. I've upped the tempo a little bit. Just maybe rushing the Swindon players might be a way forward. We've got nobody playing majorly badly. I mean, Tamil, the left back there, at 6.5, but Yeah, we're quickly running to 60 minutes with nothing happening. Right, let's have a look at this. So, I mean, Arthur, I think, can he come off 73%? He's on a 6.9 though. What I might do is Charlie for Wakefield, have Arthur playing as a defensive centre midfield, have Charlie as an attacking midfield, and start running overlaps. Just get forward. I think everybody else. I mean, Arthur's a little bit shattered, but we're going to have. I mean, Sean Stewart can come in as a sort of a almost defensive midfielder for him. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm just doing too much at the moment as well. Do I really want to be working the ball into the box? Just try and get it up there. Early crosses. Hopefully, our forwards up top doing what you should be doing. Yeah. Right, let's play that. See if we can, overload on overlaps. So we've nicked the ball for Arthur. Good ball back post. Nathan getting in there? No? Oh, for God's sake. Marcus back to Charlie, and all done. Nathan should be putting that one away. Should be putting that one away. Okay, 70 minutes down. Marcus, I'm going to bring Ben on. Just to get the guy on the booking off. And Arthur's looking a bit shattered, isn't he? Bless him. I'm going to put Sean Stewart in. What does he like playing as defensive? Oh, he's relatively good as an anchorman, actually. I might do that. Play that one and see where we go with it. We're going to go attack him. Nothing happening much, is there? It's games where we're dominating possession, but just silly mistakes, and they're scoring goals. Go back to fairly wide. It's really tough. Might go much higher. Just try and squeeze it up the pitch a bit. Come off wide. See if I can just squeeze it a little bit. You gonna get anything? Shouts, demand more, come on. No, this is it. Another loss. Yeah, I think this season is coming to a premature end for us, because that is shocking. I'm going to take them off and have the meeting, I think. They all know that's rubbish as well. They all know that is rubbish. We're 13th and we're now only 5 points above relegation. Oh, what's he there for? Paul Konchesky wants our keeper. Yeah, he does want our keeper. He's actually said he wants Tommy Scott. Yeah, he's not done badly at all, Tommy. Okay. Right, so let's have a team meeting. What do I say? Let's be assertive. Yeah, they like that. So, yeah, we're not playing with Labour. So Josh Wakefield actually was a bit narky at the start of the season. We didn't have a strong enough midfield. He's now fine. So, yeah, okay, that's up the morale a little bit. Whew, okay, so I'm going to most probably, because this season is done, we're not going up. If we get anywhere near playoffs, I'll be amazingly surprised. I am going to get us to Chesham, I think. So get us to Chesham. That gets most of the league games done, I think. Yeah, I think there's 3 more episodes this season. I see a Chesham, maybe an AFC Mansfield, maybe a Weymouth, something like that. Or do I do Poole? Because I don't want to particularly want... Yeah, so what I do is I do Poole Town. I'll do AFC Mansfield because we've not played them on camera, I don't think. And I'll do Chesham as the last game of the season. yeah, looks like a youth challenge now really to me, and yeah, might be doing some 5-6 episode seasons going forward, just to try and get our youth players to a point where we can get out of this division. If you like what you're seeing today, please leave a thumbs up on the video, that'd be amazing. Subscribe for this every Monday through Friday, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.